Hi everybody. So I am AnchorHaven and it is 5:49 a.m. here in the UK, so it's super early. I've given up trying to sleep because I'm not great at sleeping at night time. So I thought I would come on. I've been waiting about half an hour to be honest. And so I thought I'd come and do the Tuesday check-in. So it's Tuesday here in the UK already. So I hope everyone is good and that I will get some people joining me soon, and that it's not the wrong time to go live. So I've been doing these early morning lives for over a week, trying to get up to 500 followers, and I think I'm on like 474 or something like that right now, which is pretty awesome. And so yeah, so it has made a difference. Going live twice a day has definitely made a difference to the follow account for sure. It really has. And so I've been coming on with questions and cards basically. Yeah, so I did a live probably like 6 hours ago with Jane Celia Hatch, and that was a really good episode, I think. And hi James, I just saw that you just kind of popped up on Facebook as well just a second ago, so I thought, James is awake, that's good. Um, so yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome in. It's like 5:50 a.m. here in the UK. My eyes are still waking up. I've been tossing and turning for a while, thinking, is it too early to go live? Is it too early? So I thought, you know what, let's just come on. So what's going on with everybody? Did everybody watch the live that I did with Jane Celia Hatch about 6 hours ago? It was a pretty good show, I thought. Although I was using my laptop, so the connection was really bad. When it says, can you give me a head chakra fire healing and heart chakra healing and a general reading? Willard, why don't you book in? Why don't you book in for a session? So I've got some money to live off, Willard. Hey? Um, I can do some. I can pull a card and see what's going on once everyone gets here. So yes, so you're not asking for a small thing though. You're asking for a big thing. That reminds me. I need to sort out my online shop. I do have distance healing services available on my online shop from as little as like $15, but my online shop disappeared for some reason. You can book in for one-to-one services. There is a sale on right now. Yeah, so did everybody watch the video I did with Jane Celia Hatch? So she's a shaman. She is a super soldier, targeted individual. And did anybody notice how similar we look? Did anybody notice? Let me know in the chat. So even on the thumbnail, I tried to put it side by side so you guys could see. Um, oh wow, that's really cool. And I am everywhere. In your DNA. So yeah. So yeah, Jane and I look very similar. There's pictures of her when she's younger. She looks a lot like me, or I look a lot like her. There's certain people in our community, and you look at them and you think, "Oh, is that my mother DNA?" Right there, it's like that person, and Jane is one of those people. So yeah, so quite a few of us think that we might be linked to Penny Bradley or whatever. And when you see Penny Bradley, she looks exactly like me, and there's no way I'm going to be doing a show with Penny Bradley because it would freak everybody out when she's on screen. One time with Typical Skeptic, I put in the chat, does anybody else think she looks like me? And a couple of people were like, yeah, she does. It's really weird. So yeah. So but yeah, let me know what you thought of the video I did with Jane Hatch. I thought it was a pretty good video. We did one about a year ago, maybe in May last year, and I was quite new to podcasting, and I definitely was not prepared for a guest like Jane. I'm a lot more in tune with her energies now than I was then, let's put it that way. Because when she started to talk about the story from her book, The Land of Broken Crystals, The Girl That Knew Too Much, I sat in that episode, and she was on my ladies group the first time as well. So I had people in the background, like a little closed studio audience, because I never used to go live, you see. And I just kind of sat back thinking, oh my god, I thought she was going to talk about power animals, and she's talking about MK Ultra Target and everything. So the first video we did together was so intense, and then when we did the Typical Skeptic show together with Christy Campbell, like a few weeks later or whatever, And I was like, yeah, Jane made a really good video. And she's like, and it was so intense. And I was like, yes, it was, Jane. So do go back and watch that. It's on my channel. It might be from May last year. I'm not too sure. And uh, so yeah, so she's a very interesting lady. So let me know how everybody is, what time it is where you are, and if you've got anything going on. Today's Tuesday now over here. The sky is black. It's very cold here today. I've actually just put the heating on at 6 a.m., and and it was nice to get information from Amir for the Golden Flame. Yeah, I wasn't really tuning into Golden Flame. I was tuning into Many Flames. So the Many Flames is what we call it. So I kind of, that's what I felt was activating. I could feel he was trying to activate my violet flame chakra. So that wasn't multi-dimensional. Um, yeah, it was like a multi-dimensional gateway he was opening. I could feel it because my violet flame chakra was opening, and that's my multi-dimensional gateway, where I access the rescue flames and the many flames. So that was pretty cool. We did get a bit of drama in the chat. I don't know if you guys noticed Cosmic Phil was in the chat and on Amir's show. Okay, Willard. Like a million of us were in the Montauk program, and it's an ongoing time mission program. Yeah, it was all about time missions. So don't fall into the trap, basically, of thinking, oh my god, it was all about torture. It wasn't all about torture. That was not what the program was about. Some of the testing, yes, that was torturous, and I do have memories. But don't go down that rabbit hole yet, Willard. Don't go down it. Not until you get yourself nice and grounded and focused. Otherwise, it'll just wreck your head. It will absolutely wreck your head. All of the programs had a level of torment and torture and whatever, because that was the methods in those days to activate psionic abilities. Yeah, so yes, we were drowned, and yes, we were tortured and beaten and all that kind of stuff. And welcome anybody who's watching. Oh, my channel is for adults only because we talk about delicate themes. Yeah. So it wasn't called the Montauk Project, it was called Project Phoenix. Okay. And it was just one of many similar programs going on all across the country, all across the world recently. Um, yeah, in the 90s last time. That would be a completely different project. Told you to go to sleep during the day. Yeah. Yeah, there was loads. So I'm based in the UK and I was still in Project Phoenix. They took people from all over the world. Yeah, they took me from a nearby shipping yard and they had advanced portal technology in the 1980s. So we were all just lining up like cattle. That's what I saw in my vision quest with Sean Bond. It was used to activate latent DNA. Yeah, so they put us through extreme torment and torture to activate our DNA and psionic abilities. So, but Willard, personally, I don't think you should go down that rabbit hole. You've got enough going on. Seriously, dude. I tried to put Monic to the stuff to the back of my mind because that's what it was. It was a Monic project. Monic Corporation, or whatever they want to be called these days, are not good. And, I was in it for my entire life. I'm still in it. So, yes, I am a Monic time soldier. So, not great, not great. Some of them did get their jollies out of doing it. Yeah, there were some sickos. There still are some sickos in the programs, and they had a lot less oversight in those early days. And they got away with far more than they should have been allowed. And some of them got their comeuppance, but some of them didn't. Willard, have you read the books by John Whitberg, the man with the periwinkle eyes? Do check out his channel at the John Whitberg. Do you hear the people sing? Because he tells the story, the testimony of one of his altars, and it does touch on Project Phoenix, Camp Hero. So I heard now they can use a chip to fracture the psyche. That's interesting. I know when like John Whitberg says he's a Generation 10 super soldier, and he didn't go through the same torture fracture process that we went through. It was a different kind of activation. Whether he's used movies and music more, I'm not too sure. But James and I and Willard probably are in the older generation. I think I'm a 7, generation 7 super soldier. So we went through the torture. As we know from my recent video with Christy Campbell talking about, oh, you don't have, can you give me a link? No, just have a look. Just type in John Whitberg, do you hear the people sing? And it'll come up on your YouTube. If I because I'm not moderating, if I try and go out this screen, I'll lose the live. So yeah. Yeah, so John Whitberg's got his, he is it's an interesting chap. So he's quite young in the here and now, but really he's like got the body and the mind of a 200-year-old man. It's insane. And when I talk to him, I can feel that his energy is extremely old, right? So he's probably one of the oldest people I know, and one of the wisest people I know, and yet he's in the body of a 25-year-old man. It's insane. Just like, I mean, I was born in 75, and I've got one of the youngest minds because mine was fractured at age 7. So my mind is still like, ah. Yeah, so I can do, divert in. Oh, Willard, you in 1972. I was 75. Yeah, so you're just a bit older than me. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, Willard, you've got so much going on. Your mind is just all over the place. And Matthew Morning gave you some good advice there, and I've tried to impart similar advice. Focus on one thing. Yeah, don't be jumping on every single narrative. Focus on one thing. I know you believe that you are from the Vanderbilts, right? And so just pick one narrative and do your research into that. Otherwise, dude, you're going to go nuts. You are. There's just too much going on. Too many different rabbit holes are opening up for you, and you're trying to pursue them all, and it's not healthy. James says, so I don't know what I'm going to do when I grow up. Yeah. 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 Oh, the funny thing is, when I was younger, I did I saw that picture you dyed your beard. So I dyed my hair like every color in my 20s and 30s, whatever. Every single color I dyed my hair, every single hairstyle, whatever. And then you watch the Orphan Black TV show, and it literally documents like every version that I have been. It's right there in the show, even the dreadlocks. Yeah, that was me when I was 16, 17. I had the dreadlocks. And I never used to wear glasses until I think I got my first glasses when I was in my mid 20s, but I didn't like to wear glasses then. Um, I like to wear them now because you can't see some of my wrinkles. That's why I wear them now. So, and if I get a real job, I'll have to change the glasses, obviously, because these are podcast glasses. Oh, thank you, Davey, for sharing that beautiful, beautiful blessing with us. We appreciate it. God is good. Thank you. Raphael. Interesting, interesting. So welcome everybody. This is a High Vibe Live. So we're coming on for just general Ascension chit chat, talking about covert programs, and I have some crystal cards or some archangel animal cards if anybody would like some random guidance. But you are very welcome. You are welcome indeed. So I did a pretty cool live a few hours back with Jane Hatch. And it's interesting to get her take on things, and and she is like a full-time shaman, whereas I'm a part-time shaman. So I don't get into things as deeply as she does. Hi Mahara, how are you? I hope you're feeling better if you had that spear removed. Isn't that so weird after I commented that he removed a spear out of my body, but mine was like going through here. It was like that, an enchanted spear. It was a while ago. Good morning. Good morning. Nice to see you guys. It's 6 a.m. here in the UK. Can I have an archangel general? Well, it's they're animals. They're animals. Yeah. It's archangel animals. And they're more animal than angel, to be fair, but they're interesting cards. So they're linked into space. The final frontier. Let's close. See, I'm a shaman. This is actually handmade and given to me by a shaman who must have been about 90. And I met him randomly and he gave me this pomegranate shaker. What is 555 for me? What does that mean? 5 is all about change. Yeah, 5 is about change. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, he's amazing. Motown, it's you again. It's you again. Yeah, I'm coming on like every 12 hours right now, trying to get to 500 followers. What is even going on? Dr. Mantis Toboggan, your guardian angel, is 555. Okay, so I'm going to pick some random animals. So this is the Archangel Animal deck. So with this, we're actually looking into that spirit animal, that power animal, looking to see what medicine the animals have for us. Some of these in the deck will talk about how they're related to off-world, you know, like Sirius and things like that, or Venus. This is for Willard. You are very connected to animals, Willard. There's 3 cards coming right out for you. Now, this is totally random. It may not have any bearing on your life whatsoever. So I don't work with these cards very often. When I do, I work with them for fun, generally, to raise the vibe. My guardian angel told me that, you know what, it's impressive is the word that's coming to mind, that you're in touch with your guardian angel, because most people are not. And guardian angel is right here all the time, and they're just waiting for people to talk to them. And we never do. And we just walk by them, whatever. So you have got 3 animals that have come out for you, Willard. The first one is Raven, and it says prepare for change. Okay, yeah, prepare for change. So things are changing up for Willard. Then we've got Bat energy coming in. It's saying see through the illusion to the truth. So when you think about bat medicine, when you think about the energy of the bat, they use all of their senses. Yeah, they see with the sonar, and they feel in the dark. So it may feel like you're in the dark right now, but a lot of information is there for you, and you're feeling your way into it. But don't hyperfixate on too much. Try and narrow down that sonar to that point. So see through the illusion. So some of the information coming your way is just distraction, okay? Then we've got kangaroo energy coming in, saying be a force for good. So whatever you're doing, Willard, make sure that you're focusing on the stuff that makes you feel good. Like when I was saying about Project Phoenix, you don't need to go there right now. You've got enough going on, pal. Yeah, focus on the good. Focus on, is it helpful? Is it harmful? This is like my key phrase for this year, along with the do no harm, take no shit key phrase. That started the year. Yeah, so that is, no, I don't play games, but my son is a professional gamer. Okay, so I'm just checking the chat here. Dr. Mantis, you can have a card next. Oh, there's a lot of energy coming in. So say your name. Are you charging crystals in the full moon tomorrow? I don't charge my crystals in the moon because I don't believe the moon is real. I said it. I believe the moon is a control system, and it's a planet. It's a planet. It's a base that, you know, and I've literally got memories of being on it. So no, I don't charge things in moon energy, but I know a lot of people do, and that's absolutely fine. I charge my crystals in my heart energy. So I haven't played any games there. How do you charge crystal? Yeah, so I literally will hold it and ask it to work with me. Have I got a crystal next to me? Have I got a crystal? I've got a lot of everything next to me. Okay, so I've got a beautiful rose quartz here. So I will literally hold it in my hand and tune in to the energy of the crystal. And remember that these are conscious. These are conscious beings. These are Mother Earth's children, yeah? I was so happy when I did a video with John Whitberg, and he said that crystals are conscious, right? And in space, they're seen as conscious beings. And I thought, wow, he doesn't even really like crystals. That's kind of cool. Like, because he doesn't like New Age, you see. And yeah, ask it to work with you, hold it to your heart, or you can place it on like a selenite charging plate, or place it on a quartz. Do whatever you like with it. Invoice them. That's funny. Is there a Donald Duck card? Possibly there's a duck card. You're right. The moon isn't real because the moon is actually Kingdom Hearts. I don't understand that point of view, but thank you for sharing that. And James doesn't charge us in the moon either. James, you and I, 2 peas on a pod. We really are. That's so funny. And, I think we've probably spent a lot of time together in the programs. Okay, a lot of people like to charge in the moon energy because the moon is like grandmother moon energy from a shamanic perspective. And the moon is all about what's hidden, what's esoteric, what's kind of on your mind. Yeah. So a lot of people love to charge in the moon. Moon not being real, you need to check out the other side of my channel when we get into the secret space program stuff, and get into that because it's 6 a.m. here in the UK. I'm going to pull a card for Dr. Mantis, Toboggan, to see what animals are coming forward to support you right now. Breathe, Brooke, breathe. Hello, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Did you watch the video I did with Jane Hatch earlier? I thought it was a pretty cool video. These are for Dr. Mantis. And it's funny because on my video I was talking about Mantis a little bit as well. So we're looking at random archangel animal energies to see what's coming forward to support you. These are for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Do not try and make it fit. When we work with animals, power animals, spirit animals, we're thinking about what can they teach us? What do they look like? What do they see? How do they move? Yeah, what are their cycles like? Okay, Dr. Mantis, you have got the butterfly saying, be ready to transform with wisdom. Okay, so you're going through a transformation right now. It might be very uncomfortable, but just know that it's not forever because we've got the llama energy coming in saying set clear boundaries and enforce them. Clear boundaries with llama energy. Okay, now you didn't get a badger, but you did get a dog. Be disciplined in your home and community life. So you've got that Syrian energy of the dog star coming in to support you. Be disciplined in your home and community life. I feel like this is about routines, setting new routines for yourself. Yeah, and ensuring that you're looking when I think of dog energy, looking at that card makes me think of childlike energy. So, dogs are always in that childlike wondrous state, aren't they? Like what's going on, what's happening, what's next, what's next. So I think you need to lighten things up a little bit because you're going through a deep transformation. I think I'm gonna sneeze 1 second. No, I didn't sneeze. That's so weird. But yeah, so you're transforming through. You've got clear boundaries to express, and you need to set some new routines. Yeah, Dr. Mantis. So I hope that works out for you. So you've got butterfly, llama, and dog energies coming in for you. Hello Terry, how are you doing, pal? And welcome everybody. Welcome. So when grounding today, a bald eagle glided overhead. Mahara, where are you? Right? You've really got me wondering where you're living now, but that is amazing. So thinking about the medicine of the eagle, of it looking down from that point of view, yeah. James is going to take a card. Thank you. Okay, so what spirit animals, what power animal medicine would like to come forward for James? The wizard James. There's only a couple of people that I put wizard in front of their name. James is now one of them. Wow, very interesting energies. So we're starting off with shark. Oh, those are all spot on. Oh, that's interesting because I don't normally do readings with these cards. I just pull them out for a bit of fun, so that's kind of cool. James has got shark energy. Lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. Oh, James, that's so you. And I'm going to be doing a video on Wednesday looking into undersea programs with David Purcell. And I was talking to a UK super soldier friend who's female and who's not public. And but I did meet her at a conference, and I do have photos on my Facebook with her. So, and she was telling me about a little bit about undersea programs. So yeah. So James, we're moving into butterfly transformation energy. So you've got that warrior spirit of the shark coming in to allow you to do some transformation of the butterfly. So this could be in the next 6 to 8 weeks. But overall, you have got the panda. Stay balanced and in your essence. And for some reason, that straight away, that just made me go into the triquetra, the Celtic energies. Interesting, interesting. Oh, so the blue energy. So last night I was meant to do a recording with Aurora Diamond Heart, Keeper of the Blue Flame, and she didn't get any sleep basically. So we've had to reschedule it to next Monday. So that's just making me think about that. Joyful Jennifer was about to go to bed and then she saw that I was online. Yay! Sorry. Good evening. Good evening. Um, Panda. So yeah, so that was for James. So we butterfly keeps coming out, so we've got some transformations going on for everybody. I'm just gonna pull a card for me. Let's pull a card for me because I don't always pull my own cards. There we go. I got the kangaroo. I got the roo. Be a force for good. Yeah, I need to be reminded. Oh, yeah, I need a reminder every now and then. Do good. Oh, it's 10:14. Weird. Dizzy. Oh, you've been dizzy all day? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff coming in at the moment, and they're slowing down the body, slowing down the digestion. So the reason I did the sleep trap video yesterday was one, because I've been waiting a week to do it, and I kept thinking I need to do this video. And then I saw Oksana, the is she Russian super soldier? I don't know where she's from. She had put a video out. When you press play, it was translated by AI. It was so awesome. But they were talking in the chat about how her family had been in a sleep trap, and she's been wanting to sleep more and more. Her digestion has been taking really long time. So I commented and said, "Yeah, I'm coining this sleep trap targeting," and she responded saying that it kind of lasted 2 days for her. So and then I put a post out, and a few people are saying, and one of them was a UK super soldier who said she's been dealing with that sleep trap targeting program for over 20 years, right? And when her children were small, she was bedridden. She could not get out of bed for more than 15 minutes a day. She just wouldn't wake up. She had to have full-time carers in the house and things like that because of sleep trap targeting. And she was being used so actively in the programs that her body was basically just in a sleep state the whole time because her consciousness was away. So that's insane, isn't it? So yeah, so more and more people are starting to talk about sleep trap right now. But the other version of that is the mall world, the shopping mall. Because I believe that's still part of the sleep trap targeting. So they can trap you in that mall. And then what she was telling me about was she remembers before the shopping mall was created, and it was just a big warehouse. How interesting is that? Because we were talking about the video with Arkim Ra and Drago Reed about how our consciousness is held on a laptop in a warehouse, right? So before the actual shopping mall was created, I can't say it was just a massive warehouse, like a training ground, and they used to try and put people's consciousness there. And then nighttime. So when I was talking to her, I'm going to call her Lucky, right? When I was talking to Lucky, MK Ultra Lucky, it was like she'd watched the shopping mall version of Mall World. She'd watched that develop over years and years and years to the point of now it's full, because she remembers going to the mall and it was practically empty. And I think I have a memory of a mall that's empty, possibly. But when I was a kid, it was all about. Do you remember Tiffany, the singer? I think We're Alone Now. Was that Tiffany? And she used to perform in shopping malls, and so did Britney Spears at one point, all that kind of stuff. And we didn't have a shopping mall there, right? We didn't have one here. And I used to be really like, wow, I wish I could go to the mall and hang out with my friends. And then we built one, right? And it's called the Pyramids where I am. It's called the Pyramids. Anyway, so just thought I'd share that with you. So this mall world, how do you say it? Mall, the shopping mall, that's developed over time, and people who are old enough to remember it in as a warehouse. Then it's slowly getting built up to the point of now the mall is like busy, full of people. Um, so right, you totally sang that song. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Jack Hicks, how you doing? How are you? We're talking about random stuff, and it's 6:18 a.m. here in the UK. It's black outside. Tiffany music video shot in your local mall in Utah. Oh wow, that's so cool. happened? You wish, James Hicks, or whatever your name was. You wish. Jack Hicks. um, being a super soldier, I don't think that's exactly what I do. But oh wow, here come the crazies. You do wish. You're out of here. You are out of here. Sorry. And he's hidden from the channel. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what? It's very early in the morning here in the UK. Yeah, Jack's gone. Jack's hidden from the channel now. Oh, you know, I was like unforgiving on Slavka's channel as well last night. There was a friend of ours from New Zealand and he was commenting and he just wasn't positive and it's just no need for that. Do you know what I mean? And I hid him from her channel. I thought, I'm having none of it. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I had a friend, and she said, I gave you one chance and you failed. And I used to think that's terrible. But when it comes to moderating, sometimes now you get one chance and you're hidden from the channel forever. Okom, hi. Big love from Nigeria. Thank you for joining us. You're very welcome here. Hit the road, Jack. Yeah. Hey, I don't mind flattery, compliments, but weird, suggestive comments like that. I've actually had somebody email me after a live via my website with a weird, suggestive comment. That was very odd when that happened. Yeah, you get one chance. Joanne Grace in Sydney, Australia. Yeah. Jagfir, you're out of here. So we're getting all the crazies this early in the morning. Strange beings out there for sure. Yeah, so no children, please. No children on this channel. This is for over 18s only. I'm not even saying 18. You've got to be 18. You've got to be over 18 to be on the channel, right? So yeah, the trolls are really out. Well, welcome everybody. Yeah, so we're doing the animal angel cards. If anybody would like an animal, spirit guide, power animal to support you in your life, let me know. So we don't allow comments about the glasses. And yeah, the reason why is because I had somebody on TikTok who's in Australia that was really weird about wanting to send me new glasses. And yeah, I don't like that. That's really weird. But thank you. So that is your one chance. Let's see. Oh dear. So welcome everybody. I'm here in the UK in the northwest of England, and I was live about 6 hours ago with a fantastic guest. And so let me know if you watched that video. It's Troll Tuesday. Yes. Troll Tuesday. And if you've been watching any of my videos lately, let me know which one was your favorite. Yeah. So what's everybody doing this week? What's everybody got going on? I have a fantastic guest this evening, actually, and it's Ida AI. So I've never interviewed Ida before. I met her at the UK conference, Basis 2025. She's a nice lady, and so we'll see. But I didn't watch all of her talk at Basis. I watched some of it. It was very graphic. And it was the first one to start us off on the Friday, and she just went straight into SRA. It was like, whoa. It was like that. You don't know yet, but you will. Can you have an animal? Sure, pal. I hope the dizziness ceases. I barely did the laundry. Yeah, what's going on there? Oh, Westy. Now, you're not old enough to know, but in Friends, Monica does a 6-7 bit in Friends when she's trying to teach Chandler about the body. So thank you for bringing that up, because it gives me the opportunity to talk about that. But you are obviously not old enough to be on this channel, and you're gone. Carlos, welcome. I'm a bit freaked out. Just found out my bro is in Montauk. Hey, we've all been there, pal. Don't worry. Yeah, as a active Montauk time soldier, a merged time soldier, I can say that. Okay, so this is for you don't know yet, but you will. So this might be a bit random, but we'll see what's going on. Okay, interesting. So we're starting off with the Raven, prepare for change. So change is good. It might not feel good right now, but change is good. I love to bring change in. So Raven's coming in to say, you need to change. You need to change what's going on right now. Oh, you're in New Mexico, are you? Interesting. We were just talking with someone from New Mexico last night. You've got dog energy coming in. Be disciplined in your home and community life. So dog energy is bringing in loyalty for you. So it's a sense of loyalty, but don't allow that to hold you back from doing the changes that you need to do. Bring in some good routines and try and have some fun as you make these changes as you move forward. Got hyena energy saying dare to be different. So it's time to think outside the box. It's time to break that narrative. Maybe move away from the pack, do your own thing. Okay, so I hope that makes some sense for you. Oh, you had a session with Audrey. Oh, wow. How did that go? Yeah, so Carlos, we were talking to Jane Hatch, and she's in New Mexico right now, and she was talking about there's a lot of activity going on. There's a FEMA base. There's so much going on. So yeah, there's lots of weird stuff going on there. So you had an amazing session with Audrey. Yeah, she's something else, isn't she? I've had a few sessions with Audrey. There's a couple of videos with her on my channel. Nobody has the perspective quite like Audrey. Yeah, so she can talk on many topics. So I do promote her channel because it is a good resource. 1 second, just put my camera off for a second. Sorry, my nose is very runny because it's first thing in the morning. Yeah, change is good, more fun, less serious. I hope that makes some sense for you. Okay, yeah, so Audrey really helped me out a few months back when there was a version of me called, we'll call her Angelique, was trapped on the moon, and she was being used to power a stargate, basically against her will. They just kind of confined her there, and Audrey went in and basically bulldozed down, and she closed all the stargates in this sector. No, she wasn't happy, and she took out this ring of smuggling network. So, right. Oh, the sound is crackling. So can you hear me okay? Because it looks like it's okay on my side. Audrey shoots very straight. Yeah, she has a very particular point of view on things. Yeah, so she did help me out last year. Is the sound okay now? How's that? Is that any better? I'm getting weird energies coming in, I think. So we rebuke any and all interference on this divine channel. Okay, not yet. Oh, okay. What is going on? How about now? Ring those bells. I actually have. It's gonna wake up my neighbours. My Welsh maid. Is that any better on the sound? Because I accidentally pressed the retouch, and I think it did something to the sound. I'm not sure why. So I switched off the retouch. And so apologies, guys. This is as good as it gets. And yeah, it's trying way better. Okay. Ormus helps with sinus issues. You can snort it directly into the nasal. I've never even heard of it 24/7. I've never heard of that. And it's just because it's early for me. Sounds okay now. Okay. Yeah, so it's me waking up at 5 a.m. and stuff. It's 6:28 a.m. here in the UK. Ooh, just got hit with a little bit of targeting there. Why? It's about the New Mexico. We're not meant to talk about New Mexico. Yep. Okay. You guys don't mind. Like me, I did wash my face and brush my teeth before I came online. I did. So yeah, so how is everyone okay? Would anybody else like an animal card? A bit of random guidance. So don't forget, when we work with spirit animals, we're trying to think more like that animal. So when you do vision questing and you kind of meet with the animal, and then you can take on their form and copy them, walk beside them, or become them. Yeah. So I've done that at a shamanic retreat a couple of years ago, and I became a fox, and as if I could feel that how low I was to the ground. I could feel the steps that I was taking as a fox and rustling through the leaves, and it was very, very interesting. James is using sinus spray that has iodine in it. Yeah. So joyful Jennifer card. Sound is lagging. It's behind. Oh. Well, I did have a lot of trouble with my sound last night on the Jane video. It was because I was using the laptop. But I got a new webcam. My new webcam was good, but the sound was bad. So these are for joyful Jennifer. Please can we have the most aligned cards for Jennifer? I feel like there's lots of animals that want to work with you. Okay, so you've got the bat energy. See through the illusion to the truth. So what are you not seeing? Yeah, so take some time to sit down and just see how that feels. Okay. Something, so like you're missing something right now. We've got the parrot energy. Listen intently to understand. Okay, so you need to take some quiet time to just tune into the sounds around you. Okay, beautiful parrot energy, listening from the heart. Yeah. Then, interestingly, we have got the turtle. Be joyful and trusting for joyful Jennifer. JJ is turtle energy. Amazing. Yes, you'll feel like yourself more when you stop, when you settle, put your grounding roots down, and then really tune into what's going on around you. Yeah, Audrey's channel is Starseed.net link. Do go and take a look over there. Also, she has her book, which is Space School Lessons Volume 1. I have it, but I had to get it on like audio because it was the cheapest version. Otherwise, it was like $30 or something. So I got the audio version and I listened to it on my Alexa, and Alexa reads it out to me and narrates it. Is that right? Was it an ebook and it gets narrated? I'm not too sure. So, but that's interesting because she talks a lot about a vortex sickness, which is something that me and her talk about on a video that we did together. So I have done a couple of videos with Audrey. Do go check them out on my channel. She's a very interesting lady. Yeah. So we've got the titles there in the chat. Joyful Jennifer is holding that joyful vibration, trying to keep it held, trying to keep it high. And yeah, interesting. So you don't know yet, but you will. Can we shorten your name to something? And so did she tell you anything about stargates? Because I love to talk about stargates. Or did she tell you anything about your star family? Anything that you can share with us? So what is JJ missing? I don't know. You're gonna have to do the work on that. There's some of us that don't get the vortex sickness. Yeah. So people like James and I, we have magical abilities that allow us to open portals with no technology. We can just naturally do that. Like every doorway could become a portal. For James, I'm seeing it's like rocks and stone circles. So we can travel. Oh, the sun is rising. We can travel through time space without getting affected by the radiation because we transmute radiation naturally. And so, which came in handy when I worked on a nuclear plant. But then the Zeta Grays just kept bombarding me with more radiation. Let's see how much she could actually transmute. Let's do experiments on her. And that did make me feel sick after a while. So, so divine timing. Yeah. So she talks about vortex sickness. So not everybody has got the ability. Yes, to travel through time space. Yeah, that's it's not a skill everybody has, which is why so many people died in a lot of the projects because they didn't have the ability to open portals, but everybody had to go through the test. You got the time travel card. Yeah. Manhattan facility, they had me creating plasma portals. Yeah, I need to look into this Manhattan facility. Is it the place that has like a clock on the outside? She told me I'd be able to do something with time travel in the next 2 years. Okay, you're probably already doing it in your astral time. You're probably going back and forth. Most of us do. I'm in the future a lot. So, and James and I are just like on multiple timelines at the same time. Not sure because it was all underground. Okay, because there is a place, and I think it's got a clock on the outside of the building. But I can't remember where I heard about that. Whether it was in a session I did with David or whatever. So, hi Danny, how are you? We've got the animal cards out today. Got the animal cards if you would like a card. It's all divine timing as we go. Yeah, time is a bit of an illusion. It's all happening in the now. Everything's available. Just got an hourglass symbol coming in. The sands of time. Has anybody been watching Ivan Teller recently? So I had a bit of a fight with Ivan Teller. But I love Ivan, I do. And it was just a coincidence that my payment bounced for my monthly webinar. It really was a coincidence, Ivan. I just am very low on funds, so it'll renew next week. So Danny wants a card. Let's call in some animals to help Danny find her balance. Okay, would love to hear anything about time travel and your experience with portals. Hey, I've got tons of videos. I've got nearly 500 videos right now. A lot of them are shorts, they are, but I do have a lot of videos. Danny, this is for you. And it says we have cow energy coming in. Give with unconditional love and grace. Cow energy. Okay. Then we've got the dog energy coming back in, which is about discipline in your home and community. But with this, it's kind of find the fun, find the joy. Yeah, a bit more structure perhaps, but make sure everything's grounded in fun and just that heart-centered energy, doing the things you love to do. Then we've got the llama coming out again. Oh, llama. Set clear boundaries and enforce them. So be the llama. Got a held message. Oh, oh dear. Okay, we're getting the weirdos come back in, guys. So, so this channel is for adults only. If you're having thoughts like that, please seek medical help. Sora, this is a high vibe live, so if you need support, please try and be positive, and we will do our best to support you as a community. If you're coming in here just to be sad and suicidal, please seek medical help. Yeah, I legally have to say that. And if you can't be positive, then you will get hidden from the channel. So when the Sean had the map up, I did see that there was an ice cream museum there in Manhattan. Oh, interesting. An ice cream museum. I don't know. Hey, did anybody watch the video with Sean and the guy who calls himself I Am a Mad Wizard? Right? So he commented on something on Facebook and I commented and said, hey, you did a good show with Sean. And then he responded saying, so do you, AnchorHaven. I really like watching your shows with Sean. And I'm like, what? The Mad Wizard watches my shows. How cool is that? So he's like, when we're doing the grid work and everything, he's getting in there as well. I didn't realize that. Yeah, Sora, you fake it till you make it. You know, I'm sorry, you've got to. If you would like a card, please let me know, and I will pull some random guidance for you that might brighten your day. Okay, so we come together, we show up, we witness each other's journey, we come together multiple times a day on other podcasts, not just this one, to support one another. So if you don't have a support network, we appreciate you showing up, okay? And we are here for you multiple times a day on this channel or Typical Skeptic or other channels. You know, we're a little crew that goes around. So, oh my God, yesterday, Slavka scheduled at 4 o'clock Eastern. I'd scheduled at 4 o'clock Eastern. Robert scheduled at 4 o'clock Eastern. And I'm like, this isn't going to work. And then luckily, my guest got the time zone wrong and she thought we were on mountain time. So it was 2 hours later. So it did all work out in the end, but I was expecting all of the shows to clash. It kind of all worked out. Yeah, attitude is everything. Rise to new heights of positive energy. Yeah. What you put out comes back. So yeah, so I mean, coming in here immediately talking about death and unaliving is not the best way to start your introduction to the channel, but you are very welcome. So we would like to support you in whatever way that we can, even if it's just positive words or whatever. But welcome everybody. Let's do the bowl. So taking a deep breath. Oh, hibiscus tulsi tea. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds lovely. Yeah, I'm going live rapidly, like twice a day right now, trying to get to 500 followers. And we have gained a lot of followers, haven't we, in the last week or so, guys? It's been really good. JJ's still dizzy, but still joyful. We talk about farts on this channel. Sometimes we do. Cosmic Wildman has not been around for a while, but we try and hold the line, you know. Drinking spearmint tea. Drinking my tea. Yeah, you know it's not tea. It's Pepsi. And it's 6:40 a.m. The sun is rising. There are some clouds in the sky, which is very rare for here. And because normally it's just a blanket wild man fart facts. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny because I'd not seen him for ages, and then I was on someone else's channel, and he was in the chat, and it's just particular times he can't do, you know. So we're on at all the wrong times. I think he did come onto one of our lives recently, which is really cool. But he's the only person that I allowed to talk about that kind of thing. You know, anyone else, and you're just like, shut up, because it's him and it's his thing. It's so funny. You're drinking out of your copper water bottle. Yeah, I need to get one, I think. I do. I'm just going to wipe my nose. Oh, it's so early in the morning. Clear glass. Yeah. So you've been sleeping on and off, headache, probably full moon. Well, that came in for me a few days ago. There was a lot of pressure coming in. This is my right hand side. There's a lot of pressure on the right hand side, and then it did clear, but it took a day, and it actually felt like COVID. Oh, I said it. Ooh. It actually felt like that. You know, when you've got like this hanging kind of energy, it felt like that. James getting one for himself. I'm Mr. Duda. So 12:41 a.m. where Danny is, 6:41 a.m. here in the UK. So Danny is on Central Time. Something about Vikings farting as a compliment. Yeah, Perthrow. Yeah, Perth the Rune. The cup of plenty. Yeah. Yeah. But Cosmic Wildman, he talks about farts. That's like his main thing. That's his main comment. Like, fart hard, you know. Mr. Duda. Oh, yeah. So Slavka did a really good live yesterday with Dr. Amir. So do go and watch that back if you have not. Follow Slavka. She's on just over 100 followers. And Jane Hatch is so close to 1,000, I think. So do go and follow Jane Celia Hatch. So Joyful Jennifer, crown a few weeks straight, cleared but ringing if ear, loud and dizzy. Maybe something good is happening. What's going on there? How's your neck been? Feeling a bit sick. Yeah, it's like something at the back of the head is slightly out of alignment. I get that kind of thing myself. But I'm not dizzy for days on end. Okay. I'm like 20 away or 23 away from 500. So I'm hoping a couple more early morning lives and I might be able to get there. But if I keep having to hide everybody because they're just putting inappropriate comments in, I'm never going to get there, am I? Yeah, your neck. There's something out of alignment in your neck that's making you feel dizzy. Let's see. So just tuning into the back of your skull. That's the Alta Major chakra right there. So tuning into the Alta Major, seeing if we can just cleanse and clear the Alta Major for Joyful Jennifer, who has free will to accept or reject as she so wishes. So let's cleanse and clear and see if there's anything that would like to release. Try and stabilize, just closing that altar major chakra now. You don't need to be multidimensional all the time. So the altar major and the causal allow us to travel. So Kiwi Itofi, welcome. Oh dear. Please be positive. This is a high vibe live. So we get together to raise the vibration, to support one another. We show up for one another. We witness one another. Yeah. Take mugwort bath for next stuff. Oh, nice. Mugwort is an amplifier. Do be careful if you're having it in a tea or anything like that. Be very careful. In witchy stuff, we add it to every spell to amplify the energies. 14 years. Wow. Wow. Okay. Has anybody not had an animal card who would like an animal guidance message? Mahara would like a card, yeah. So thank you everybody for showing up. I appreciate it. I'm really close to 500 followers. So I would love you to like, follow and share. That'd be great. This is an alternative channel and it's for adults only. We talk about mystical wellness and we talk about secret space program and covert weird stuff. So if that's not for you, then it's not for you. And that's okay. And this reading is for Mahara. I have a friend, a lady that comes to my groups called Violeta, and I say her name differently every single time. It's kind of funny. Okay, this is for Mahara, and we've got the panda energy coming in. No, I thought it was for thingy. Hold on, didn't I already do one for Danny? Mahara said, may I have a card, please? Jason, I don't know, because he's not asleep. He's never asleep. I talked to Jason on Discord. He's quite responsive on Discord. Panda, stay balanced and in your essence. Okay, just be you. Bring in your own balance. Mahara, dolphin. Jason is not sleeping. I guarantee you he is not sleeping. Dolphin energy, live joyfully in the present. Okay, I am going to be doing a show on Undersea World. I'm going to be doing a Sacred Sea series very soon. Giraffe energy, aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. Okay, raise the vibe. Yeah, I don't know, if I try and go out of this I might lose you guys, and check on Jason. I do talk to Jason most days. He is one of my favorite people. He kind of anchors me. I do my best to anchor him, but it's hard. He's a nice guy. I'm just going to pull a card for Jason and see what animal would support Jason right now, and ask that animal to go and check on him. It's the kangaroo. Yeah, be a force for good. So maybe he's feeling a bit low. He needs a bit of a boxing from the kangaroo. So you're welcome. Yeah, he's always here, but he moderates on over 30 channels. That's the problem. Yeah, so he'll stop by for things, then he goes off and moderates on a lot of channels. I actually moderate on maybe 6 channels, but Jason does over 30. How amazing. So yeah, so he does. He's got a lot going on. Yeah, he has and he hasn't. That's the problem. He's got a lot, but he hasn't. So he's a nice guy, Jason. Yeah, he's top mod for sure. Top mod. Yeah, learn a lot from Jason. He's my go-to guy. If I want to, like, when I get friend requests on Facebook and stuff, I vet them with two people, right? So Jason's one of those two people. I say, do you know this person? What you know about this person? So he really is a good researcher. He does a lot of research, and sometimes, and he sends information to Rob and try to preempt shows or get new guests or whatever. He does a lot of research, and at the moment he's been looking into this new sphere thing that's come in as well. He did have cheesecake. Oh, yeah, he is a very good guy. He is. Yeah, he's one of my favorite people. There's only so many people that I talk to outside of like chat, and Jason's one of them. Is one of my favorites. So yeah, because generally I'm quite a private person. It might not seem like it, but I only have so much tolerance, and I do a lot of meditation. But at some point, I'm going to be going and getting a job, so that's going to change everything. It's going to change my group's times. It's going to change my live times. It's going to change everything. If I can get a job, that is, I've applied for 50 jobs in the last 2 weeks. 50, 50. I've been rejected for 10% already. But there's two jobs that I'm hoping to get interviews for. But again, it's pushing me back into government contracting. And then I know if I get one of those jobs, that is a military thing that is trying to get me back under their kind of watching eye. So, so JJ says Jason's helped me in the same way. Always helpful, points out certain things. Yeah. Ah, you feel a light year behind you youngins. You are not behind at all. Everyone is exactly where you're meant to be. Yeah, 4 years ago, I had a reading with Sandra Green, and there's a couple of videos of her on my channel, but this wasn't recorded because it was before I got into this kind of thing. And her guide, Morris, who's this old man from like the 1700s, he said to me that first of all, he started to talk about Starseed and Galactic. And even though I knew about Starseed, I had no idea about Galactic. And then he said he saw me in a room that was like a United Nations of planets, and I was talking about disclosure. And that was my mission to share information about disclosure. And I'm sitting there thinking, what's disclosure? What's he talking about? I had no idea at all. And then but the message he shared was so clear that I kind of could see myself standing there, and in a room with like ETs sitting around a table. And so since that point, it's been very rapid what's been going on. And now some of the things that come out of my mouth, I have no idea where they come from. It's just channeled in. um but everyone is exactly where you're meant to be. So no one is behind, no one is ahead. Everybody has access to the information of exactly what they need. They can monitor through the ocular implant, yeah, for sure. My left eye implant has been malfunctioning lately a lot. This left eye has been like rapid movement. What would you like to do for money that's not government? You know what? I'd like to do this. I would like to just do this, do my healing work, do my events, and have enough money to pay the bills. I really would, but I've tried a lot of different things in the last few years, and it's impossible to support yourself with a spiritual business these days. I travel all over the United Kingdom. I go to my body spirit fairs. I lecture. Like this Saturday coming up, I'm teaching crystal studies at a spiritualist church. So I'm actually hoping that I'm going to make an okay amount of money off that, which surprised me. The 15 people have booked into that class, which is insane. Because when I put my own things on, I'm lucky to get 6 people, right? So maybe more collaborations. But at the moment, I'll take anything at all. But I'm overqualified for regular jobs, and they are just, I'm out the sift. It's like it's not even entertaining. What do you think the sacred geometry is for that I received through sun gazing and camera photos? What does it look like to you? Does it look like golden patterns? Or does it look like matrix coming in? I've had a lot of different downloads, but you never generally know what it is. Sometimes it's like a zip file that gets unpacked in the background. Sometimes it's DNA upgrades. So you never fully know what it is. One time when I was doing the training a couple of years ago for the seal removal systems with Indigo Angel, I was listening back because I missed one of the classes. So I was listening back to the recording about removing the seals from the right side body, which is the Draco seals, right? And I'm lying there listening to her voice. I closed my eyes, and then as I started to open my eyes, I see this horizontal wave of Dead Sea Scrolls coming at me. Then I saw this man's face coming at me holographically, and it could have been Plato, my mind saying, but at the time I thought it was Merlin, because everyone's Merlin. So, but it was like Plato was coming at me, like, whoa. And that was because I unlocked like the seal system within the body. So I got this flood of information coming in from the Earth's grids. So you never really know. Oh, you're manifesting for me. Thank you so much. You see a cross rosette, a cone shape, like an ace of cups. Um, I'm not sure what that is, but there's like there's an overlay. There is rebirth energy attached to that, because I'm seeing a violet flame rebirth symbol overlaying onto that. I don't know, because this is your download, so I think you just have to be an allowance if it feels positive. That's great. You're manifesting pounds, euros, and dollars. Thank you so much. Rainbow light is getting larger off the sun lately. I haven't even seen the sun. Don't even know where it is. I've got blue sky with grey clouds right now. A purple bowl. Purple bowl. I don't know. I don't know. One of my biggest downloads I started to have a couple of years ago. There's these people in Scotland called Elemental Beings, and they run these like webinars, and she channels and she shares galactic messages, and he does gongs. And it was one of the very first webinars I went to, and it wasn't cheap as well. It was like $70 or something, I think. And she's leading these meditations, and you had to imagine that you were in the core of the planet, that you were like a fetus in the core of the planet, and like really drop down. And at the time I wasn't as visual as I am now, but I managed to see it. And I actually wrote, as I was doing it, I wrote a phrase in Sanskrit, right? No idea, but it was, I could Google it afterwards. Can't remember what it meant now, but I could Google it. That blew my brain. And then we're in this meditation, and the guy starts playing gongs, and it was so much resonance coming in, right? So overloading, because of what I'm wearing hearing aids as well. It was so much sound coming in that I felt myself unstable, and I had to lie down. And as I did, I got so much sacred geometry coming in holographically, eyes open. And then I felt what I can only describe as jellyfish head. So you guys have probably heard me talk about this before. Jellyfish head. My crown chakra was pulsing. And I was being sucked up into my stellar gateway, and it was just insane. And so I literally was just on the bed like, what's happening to me? Right? So so sometimes we have these moments where things actually do start to open, and it was one of the most profound experiences I've ever had. And the only way I can describe it is jellyfish head. It was like I was being sucked through the body like that. So it was like everything has started to open. So it was really, really weird. So 24/7's in the job market hunt too. Some of the readings are spot on, suggesting that I look for creative oriented work. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, keep chipping away. But here, I'm noticing on Facebook, people locally are saying, well, I've been through Indeed, which is the job website out here. You know, I've applied for everything on there, and there's still nothing. And so I don't know. If nothing comes, I'm hoping it's because I'm meant to focus on the spiritual business. But if that's meant to be, then surely I'll be rewarded so I can pay the bills and whatever. Your vision started in the clouds, 1111 everywhere. I know I've experienced you connected to beings. Yeah, you know, so I still don't really see people around me. I know this room is full, but I don't see them around me. I was talking to David Purcell about this the other day, because he's visual. Like, he'll look and start talking to something right next to him, and I'll be like, who are you talking to now, right? So some people are very visual that way. We are all being watched. We are not alone. There's never a moment in your life when you are alone. You're surrounded by a watcher, a guide, a keeper. Oh dear. Illusionist Bob stole a steak from Walmart, and now he's eating it. Here, they put security alarms on steaks in the supermarket, right? On a steak. And my son went to buy a razor the other day, and he's 16. You'd think he'd be able to buy a razor, and from the pharmacy health and beauty store that's called Boots, right? And they couldn't do. It was security locked on the razors, and you have to be over 18 to buy a razor in the UK now. So yeah, it's really, really bad. You see images on everything. Yeah, that's your divination kicking in. Natural clouds. Yeah, I miss natural clouds. Yeah, the skies look really bad now, don't they? I don't know Hugh. I don't know that, but I get the joke. Thank you. And you're hidden. But I was working in retail years ago, and I was like an assistant manager, and then the manager was new, and he had a friend who phoned up to make comments like that, so that I would go over the tannoy and I would say things. Yeah, so it's really funny. Um, okay. So that was a weird message. Yeah, trolls are coming in again, guys. We've got a wave of trolls. Just gonna switch off my camera. Sorry, one sec. So I'm still here. It's so early in the morning. Okay, can you guys still hear me? Okay. Um, So we're getting waves of trolls. So this is an over 18 channel. We talk about things which are unnatural, my mind just said, and which are a little bit on the controversial side. So we talk about secret space program, we talk about government programs, we talk about super soldiers, and we talk about general ascension chit chat. So yesterday in my group, I brought up a question of, is it time to upgrade your guide team? So let me know how everybody feels about that question. Um, you don't know yet says, how soon do we get to see the fall of capitalism? The change of power from darkness to light. Can we pull a card for that? This might not be the right cards. When will we see the fall of capitalism? So how soon? What do we need to do, say, or be to see the fall of capitalism? See if this makes any sense at all. Ah, be patient and stay focused, says Kingfisher. Live as a fully conscious being. Okay. Set clear boundaries and enforce them. Tiger says, accept your magnificence. So this is an interesting one. So until we accept our magnificence of being created beings, one with the universe, Mother, Father, God, we're not going to have that kind of unity on the planet fully manifested. So tigers come from Orion. So we need to heal the Orion wars. That is something that I actively do work on as well. And carry much wisdom in their auras. They're powerful beings, spiritually as well as physically, and are extremely psychic. Their sole mission is to watch over and guard the planet from lower energies approaching us. Their roars not only alert other creatures to their boundaries, but send a warning out into space. They raise the frequency in the area. No two tigers have the same pattern of stripes, so each one is unique. They are unusual in the feline kingdom, for they are learning to enjoy water and catch fish so they can take this new understanding back to Orion. So it says here, the Tiger card advises you to expand your horizons, develop something new in your life which you can learn to enjoy. Tiger energy tells you to be prepared to act decisively with strength and power. However, you may not even need to take action, because when you have a tiger in your energy field, other people sense it and respond with respect. So interesting. To share, what not to share. Yeah, I'll take any hope to get me through. It's happening. There's a lot of collapse currently going on. Yeah, that's true. Developing something new. So it's kind of Yeah, it's quite interesting because I was talking to my friend Lucky yesterday, and she was basically saying that about the 4D, 5D split, and how, we're on a higher vibration wave. So at some point, we'll stop seeing the people beneath us, and the people not, you know what I mean? And the people in the lower vibration will stop trying to see the people above. So the world is splitting. So there'll be a point in time where, yes, we'll be moving into that world that has replicators, that has advanced technology and med beds, but there'll still be people on the planet that don't have access to those things as well. Um, so a lot of stuff will be coming to the surface to be seen, so it can be removed. After that, we've got some very good things coming. Yeah. Does anybody remember that episode of Stargate SG-1 where the ETs came and everything became perfect on the planet, but secretly the ETs were stopping humans from reproducing? Does anybody remember that? The fertility rates dropped. And it was only when like the female lead went into another timeline through the portal that the doctor was able to see why she couldn't get pregnant. So yeah, so things are going to change, but they might not always be for the better. Because I don't know why that message is coming in right now. I just want to be me, says Joyful Jennifer. We should share what we know with others. Indeed. Yeah, for sure. And never think that you don't know the right things or you don't know enough, because that's not true. So we all bring in exactly what's right. So for a couple of years, I was working with a quantum healer in the UK called Felix Hyde. And when I first met Felix, I could barely understand anything he said. And I said to him, can you not just talk in regular English? And I have done a video with Felix on my channel. Can you not just talk in regular English? And he's like, no, you need to update your gnosis. And I was like, oh, what's this guy talking about? But I went through this year period of like getting one-to-ones with him, spending loads and loads of money to try and get these upgrades. And then I was listening to his meditation series that he had on his website. And it was like £30 a month. But I got access to like 60 plus meditation videos that were all quantum clearings. And I listened to one or two every single day for a year. By the end of that year, I could understand what he was talking about. Not to his level, but I could understand the language because my mind had updated. Yeah. So it's kind of periods like that. You go through periods of seeking and absorbing, and then you go through periods of integrating. But everyone is going to have their own unique perspective and their own, turn of phrase that is precisely right for them. So I realized after a while, I'm not meant to do the work that he does. I'll never fully understand the work that he does or Indigo Angel does. That's not my pathway. So I've got a foundation in that, which has helped me. But then I move on. And that's when I found the connection to the SSP stuff. And that was like a big, oh, wow, okay, this is me. This is definitely me. So that was a big eye opener. Yeah. You need a girlfriend coffee afternoon. Yeah. I'm actually planning one with a friend of mine that's her kids have gone back to school, mine go back to school, so I'm gonna message her today saying, when are we getting together for coffee? My friend Marianne, she is a priestess. Yeah, so interesting how over the years the fertility rate has been dropping. Yeah. We used to see pregnant people everywhere. Do you guys remember? And now? When was the last time you saw someone with a stroller? I don't know. Start turning around in a short period of time. Think music will be my best direction. Yeah, that's your pathway. Awesome. No two persons world is the same. Now, I never used to be into music at all. And I used to work with somebody that just couldn't understand that I wasn't into music. And I think it's because I'm so sensitive to the tones that I can pick up that not all music is good. But I have started to listen to music a lot more now. But again, frequencies, sound bowls, and there's certain things. One of the things is, the Montauk music. So John Whitberg's alter Kyle wrote the song Castle of Glass, which is why one of his books is called Castle of Glass. And then I went through this phase of listening to that song over and over and over, and it's like it broke something in me. It broke some kind of programming, and I can't explain what it was, but I felt differently after I listened to that music a lot. So there's certain things that I'll listen to repeatedly, and it kind of pushes my energy, changes my energy. I don't have any physical friends, just acquaintances. I feel exactly the same. Yeah. So Marianne is probably the only person in the here and now that I see on a Not even on a regular basis though. I talk to her often, but I'm really lucky that I've got my evening groups. So I've got my group ladies who are like my core Anchor Haven, crew, and I do consider them to be good friends. But I wouldn't always necessarily meet them for coffee because we meet each other on Zoom 3 times a week. Yeah, and we get into it there. But I've got my sisters, but sometimes it's hard to talk to one of my sisters because she's very religious. So it rained all day. Hey, Steve Hughes, how are you? Doing animal cards, meditation, piano, soft music, relaxing, and you've got your kitties. Oh, that's nice. Years ago, music used to be 432. Yes, they changed it for sure. Yeah. Yeah, we need to be very careful of the frequencies that we're listening to. I listen to music from the 80s and 90s. I listen to house, trance, dance party music. That's what I'm listening to at the moment. I listen to what's it called? The Firestarter. I listen to that. Oh, Margaret Walker, how are you? Yeah, got to be grateful for every blessing. Welcome. So it's 7:09 a.m. here in the UK. It'll be going for 80 minutes. I'm gonna have to finish soon so I can see if my son will eat breakfast. I'm trying to make him eat breakfast. He doesn't want to eat breakfast anymore, which I totally agree with, to be honest, because breakfast is not the most important meal of the day. We were not meant to break fast so early. It was a ploy, a marketing campaign by the Kellogg's Corporation. I'm in the northwest of England. I'm in the Liverpool City region. Only high vibes, yeah. It's like soft piano music. I'll play other stuff outside on the headphones, yeah. So I do listen to varied things these days, but I generally like things that will calm my ADHD. So like really like diddle-a-do, diddle-a-do kind of music, yeah. So I listen to that a lot now because it helps me focus. So years ago, when we had all this trance party house music and everything, and people would go out and they didn't have their phones and they'd just be like raving, and their head would be shaken and everything. And we did not have mental health issues like people do now. When we were mindful all the time, when we didn't have the technology in our pocket 24/7, we were mindful because we had to wait. We had to, send letters and things like that. So mindfulness was just there. It was called self-help, wasn't it? Self-help. And there's not so much self-help now. People are always looking for things outside of themselves. But so I listen to things like that. So it's funny how I didn't like it then at that age, but I like it now. I like everything but heavy metal, rap, talking, people, music. Yuck. You don't know yet, but you will. Is Os Tincoas is my absolute favorite. It's Afro-Brazilian dance music. You can also cry to. Oh wow. I don't know what that is. How's the weather? It's sunny and cold in Vancouver. Oh, Vancouver. I've got a blue sky with little wispy white and grey clouds right now. Oh, what a blessed day. Normally I just see the contrails everywhere. So it was chilly this morning. I think it's okay now, and it's not windy. You love to clean to instrumental. Yeah, I clean to 80s music when I have to clean. Oh, you love Hans Zimmer. I love movie music. I do. Love movie music. I'm hoping to go to the cinema at some point soon. Because I used to be really super into movies, and then when I had my son, my mind kind of changed and I can't retain the information that I used to about movies and analyze things and whatever. Oh, you live in the 80s. Yeah, me too, me too. That's because that's literally the last time that we had a proper timeline, I think. Oh, my son's awake. Okay, the hairdryer started, so I better get going. Thank you guys for joining me. I will be back on later. I will be doing a video with Ida Farhat, Ida AI, so I'm not entirely sure what she's going to want to talk about. She's a very interesting lady. I don't know if we're going to be going live or recording. I will find out later. I think it's quite early. I think it's an early show. So it's maybe like 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time. But I'm really interested to catch up with her and see what we can talk about. Yeah, so 80s girls, not a Bali girl. Yeah, so that's really funny. But yeah, so have a great day and have a good sleep, everybody. And I'm just starting my day here, but I will be going into meditation very soon. I'm in the memory mining process right now. trying to recover more memories and make sense of things. I'm trying to document my SSP journey so that I can write a book. So we will see. But have a great day. Have a great sleep if you are in the early AM, and I'll see you later. Good night, guys. Good morning.